I, being the attorney of the first Ferret and Fair District of Jurisprudence of the state of New York, want to let you peoples know about the horrible doings of one Donald J. Trump, former president of the United States. It was proven by good testimonies that during the 2015 or 2016 presidential election cycle, the aforementioned Donald J. Trump did use the secret special formula hair dye number 6. He used that hair dye number 6 to turn his gray hair blonde. And what's worse is he paid the hush monies, the big hush monies, maybe as much as $5,000 to his hairdresser, the only one who knows for sure and can prove for sure, and testimony beyond a shadow of a doubt, that day Donald J. Trump did use the hush monies and the number 6 hair dye to turn his hair that orange, which won him the election and stole the election. He stole the election, and even worse, he had Russian collusion in selecting the particular kind and style of hair dye that his hairstylist, who knew for sure all the Russian links, the links to all them Russians, he knew for sure that Donald Trump was guilty as charged of the crime. And you people of the grand jury of the Honorable District of the First Fair People's Jurisprudence of New York have to charge that Donald J. Trump and bring him here and put him in chains and make him do the perp walk. So all the nation and all the world can prevent this kind of hush monies going out. I don't want you to believe for a minute that election campaign finance laws were invented by Congress in order to track money going to candidates. That had nothing to do with it. And we've done everything possible to make that plain by making political action committees able to give unlimited amounts from anywhere in the world, unless they be foreign and have to be foreign agents and tell us so, that they be foreign agents before they can get foreign monies. We made it plain and clear that any politician in America cannot pay money out. He has to receive the monies. He cannot pay hush monies to blackmailers, extortionists, or hairdressers, or porn stars, or any kind of thing like that. The politician can only receive monies from everybody. The politician can't hire nobody. He can't pay nobody. He need to receive money. People need to pay the politician. The politician can't pay no judges, of course. That'd be bribery. Politicians, not even Donald J. Trump, can bribe the election officials or judge in any of these kind of cases. No, instead, and that means the politician cannot even pay the hush monies to the news media to suppress stories. He cannot buy campaign advertising to pay. That campaign advertising need to be donated. Need to be donated to the president. News media can give the money to the presidential candidate, and they can make all kinds of payments, but it has to be limited in small amounts under $5,000, I think it is. I don't know. Don't matter. The point is that Donald J. Trump violated all those principles by paying money out. He gave a private agent, a private contractor, if you would, money not to tell no one, not even the tattler, that he had dye his hair. My fine judge, the USA cannot have no politicians giving up his privacy, giving up his own self-interest, paying monies to no one. This is wrong. Politicians can receive the monies from Ukraine. He can receive money from arms dealers and old Europe's families, the rich old families, and conducting all kinds of business, because it's going to do nothing but further the agenda that's of most interest to American citizens. That is, what's interest of the plutocrats is good for us. We be people who support no taxes on the rich and no services for the poor. And we're not going to get that if we let politicians pay hush monies to anybody for any reason at all. The next thing you know, people will want to use free speech for things like, dissent, political dissent. We can't have that neither. The only people entitled for free speech in the USA be the news media who are employed by the appropriate authorities of the plutocrats. And Donald Trump has snowballed a wrong thing going here that need to be put down right away.